Today is Friday, December 13th, and this is your forecast for the central United States. And of course, it means it is Friday the 13th. Kind of spooky, right? But it also means it's time for the weekend. And as we look ahead to the weekend, we are going to see those temperatures moderating a bit for the middle of the country. It has been bitterly cold from the northern plains over to the Great Lakes. It's going to be cold again today, but there's some warm air that is pushing north. And in that battle zone, we have a little bit of a wintry mix. We got that in the middle of the country and some light rain showers south of that. But look at this, 24 in Detroit, 23 in Grand Rapids, and that's without the wind. That's the actual air temperature. So it feels colder than that because it's still quite windy here. 28 with some scattered flurries and snow showers in Cleveland. Only 17 degrees up there in Minneapolis this afternoon. 39 for Cincinnati, 46 in Louisville today, but we're in the 50s for Nashville over to Memphis. So we're climbing out of this sort of wintry rut that we've been in the last couple of days. We'll be in the 30s tomorrow in Detroit, maybe some 40s on Sunday, and then into the 40s to near 50 by Monday. Then, it sort of gets cold again toward the middle of next week, but not quite as cold as it is now. Climbing out of the 30s into the 40s this weekend for Chicago, and maybe even glancing or hitting very briefly 50 degrees on Monday. Down in the southeast, we're mostly in the 50s. 50s for Wilmington over to Charlotte, Charleston, Atlanta, 60 in Savannah this afternoon, 63 in New Orleans, 62 over there in Dallas. We do have 70s for highs down in Florida, which is actually a little bit on the cooler side for this time of the year. So it is going to get a few degrees cooler here in the southeast over the weekend, but then we get back into the 60s. Should be pretty nice, I think, for midweek. In Fort Lauderdale today, there's a cool feel. It's jacket weather this morning, and some of us will probably keep the jackets on this afternoon, although it'll hit 76. The wind, especially if you're near the water, is going to make it feel colder because the wind's gusting close to 20 today. Highs in the upper 70s this weekend. We may hit 80, though, by the middle of next week. All right, that is your Friday morning weather update. Got a couple things going on this weekend. We got a meteor shower. We got a nearly full moon now that'll be full by the end of the weekend. So get out there, enjoy it, take a look up at the sky, and remember that as long as you want there to be, there will always be a 100% chance of good things.